Welcome to Literacy Home Learning. This is a literacy unit appropriate for children learning from home during this extended school closure. It is designed to provide learning opportunities for primary age children and will help to develop their ability within the national curriculum. This is lesson number 6 in the series. Please listen along, pause the video when necessary, and be sure to listen for the task appropriate for your age and ability. To be prepared for today's lesson, make sure you have something to write with and your home learning book. Follow along with the video and be sure to pause when you have been given a task to complete. You will know when to pause the video when you see the symbol in the bottom corner of the screen. Today's learning objective is using adverbs and adverbial phrases. During today's lesson, we will continue to explore the book Black Dog by Levi Pinfold. As you know, verbs are doing words, also known as action words. For example, run, jump, swim, eat, talk, hold, smile. We use adverbs to describe verbs and give them more detail. For example, run quickly, jump happily, swim slowly, talk loudly. Year 1 and 2, time for your first quick task of today's lesson. Write these sentences in your home learning book, but you must fill in the blanks with adverbs. You can use the word bank below to help you, but we'd like to challenge you to try and come up with some of your own if you can. Here are the sentences. Small scurried across the playground. The black dog sat outside of the house. The wind blew through the trees. Remember, we'd like you to fill in the blank with an adverb. Adverbial phrases, often simply called adverbials, do the same thing as an adverb, but use more than one word. They use a phrase to describe the verb and give it more detail. For example, the girl ran with great speed, with great speed being the adverbial phrase. The adverbial phrase with great speed helps to give more detail to the verb ran. Key Stage 2, it's time for your first quick task of the lesson. Write these sentences in your home learning book, but you must fill in the blanks with adverbial phrases. Remember, an adverbial is a group of words that give a verb more detail. Here's a little hint. Similes and metaphors can often function as adverbials. Time for today's main task of the lesson. We're going to show you some pictures from the middle of the story. For each picture, we would like you to write down some actions that you see taking place. After looking at the 3 pictures, you should have a list of verbs, the action words that you saw happening. You may pause the video on each image to give yourself enough time. Using the verbs you wrote down, we would like you to come up with different adverbs and adverbial phrases to describe them. Year 1 and 2, write down one adverb for each verb you found. For example, you may have written the word chase down. You could then add the adverb quickly to create an adverbial phrase. Year 3 and 4, we would like you to write down one adverbial phrase for each verb that you have found. And Year 5 and 6, we would like you to write 2 adverbial phrases for each verb you have found. Here's an example. Again, you may have chosen the word chase, and adding an adverbial phrase would be chase with great speed. So how did you do? Read your work out and check for any mistakes. Make sure you share your work with your home teacher. Well done everybody, that's the end of lesson 6. Be sure to join us again in the next lesson.